learn how to find the equation of a linear line where 2 points are given. Let's take a look at the question. A line passes through the points -1, -2 and 3, 3. Find the equation and its x and y intercepts. This is the first method that I'm going to show you using the statistic linear regression function. So what I would like you to do is to open up your calculator page. We're then going to hit menu. We're then going to scroll down to number 6, statistic, across to number 1, stat calc, then down to number 3, linear regression in the form of mx plus b. Once you've done that, you should see this linear regression window. At the moment, you can see that I have the X list. In here, what I would like you to do is to open up a pair of squiggly brackets where you are going to input the 2 X coordinates for me. And it is at -1 and at +3. We then hit the tab button. This will bring us down to the Y list. In this box, you need to input the 2 corresponding Y coordinates in for me. By doing a similar way, we're going to open a pair of squiggly brackets. We're going to input our 2 Y coordinates, -2 and at -3. Now what I would like you to do is to take note at this section here where it says save regression equation 2. At the moment for my calculator it's on F1. Your calculator may be on F2 or F3, so take note of that because we're going to call it out later on the graph page where we're going to sketch it. So once you've input your 2 Y coordinates in, to navigate, I want you to continue to hit tab all the way until OK is highlighted. Once you've done that, you should see there is an answer page here. So let's just scroll up and have a look. As you can see here, we have our slope m as 1.25 and our y-intercept as little b at -0.75. Now, you are more than welcome to write this equation out on your test paper. Just transfer it across, but what I've found is to reduce transcription errors or human errors, I tend to call the equation out by hitting the var button, var for variables, and then we're going to scroll down to where it says stat.regression equation. As you can see, at the moment inside my pair of round brackets there is a flashy sort of like reminder right here. It means that please input something. That something is obviously the X variable. Once you've done that, as you can see, you have ripped out the equation of your linear function. So we're now ready to write this in. So our rule will be y equals to 1.5x take away 0.75. What I'm going to show you now is to use this equation and we're going to graph it on the graph page, and at the same time we're going to find the x and y intercept. So I've opened up a calculator graph page right here. So before I noted to myself that my equation was actually saved in F1. So I'm going to call out my F1 by hitting the variable button. The same thing, as you can see, inside my pair of round brackets, there's a flashy thing there. I want you to press X. And then we're going to hit enter. There we go. That is the linear equation that we found earlier from our calculator page. What we're going to do now is to find the X and Y intercepts of this line. There are various ways to do it, but I found by using the geometry function is probably going to be the quickest way. So we're going to hit menu. We go down to number 8 where it says geometry, across to number 1, points and line, and down to number 2 where point on. So menu 8, 1, 2. Once you've done that, you're then going to return yourself back to the graph page. You will then going to click anywhere on this line. And as you can see, the minute that I've clicked on it, I should see a pencil icon. What you want to do is you're going to drag this pencil icon towards the point of interest. In this case, it will be my x-intercept. So we're drag it until it pops a message intersection point. We're going to hit enter. That will lock in the coordinates. To find your y-intercept, we're then going to stay where we are and we're going to reselect the graph anywhere. The minute that you've reselected your graph, you see there's a pencil icon. So we're going to drag it up towards the y-intercept. As you can see, there's a message again, intersection point. We're going to hit enter. That will then going to lock in the coordinates. So here it is, your x and your y-intercept shown. That's the end of this tutorial. Thank you.